who's haunted by tweets every single day. Like, what is he going to tweet next?
Does anybody say to him, what are you doing?
I mean, I tried to be that person, and then all of the people around him attacked me.
Should we be worried? Don't say that. Because we are worried, but I need you to say, no, it's going to be okay.
Okay, no, it's going to not be okay. It's not.
Van Jones, host of the all-new Van Jones Show here on CNN. Here she is, back in reality TV, in hushed tones. Yeah. It's not going to be okay.
Well, first of all, to say she's back in reality TV would be to say that the Trump White House is not reality television. I mean, that the Trump White House really, it runs on reality TV principles of, you know, every day you want to have a conflict, every day you want to do something outrageous, you want to keep the ratings, keep the attention. So part of what's going on is that this is, you know, this is just sort of like a spinoff, right? So Omarosa just sort of now has a spinoff from the Trump show. And, you know, that's the funny part of it. The scary part about it is I don't think that she's acting when she's saying that. I don't think that she's just saying that for the ratings. I knew her before. I know her now. She took a big risk as a person to try to go and do something good. I don't think she feels that she was as successful as maybe she would have liked to be. And I think,
do you feel for her?
I do feel for her because I think she's now, you know, for a while going to get it from both sides. You're going to have Republicans that see her as a traitor. You're going to have progressives and black people going to see her as maybe she was a sellout. And at the same time, she has the one thing that's almost impossible to get, which is the attention of the American public. And
She's got it.
It's going to be very interesting to see what she does with it as she goes forward.
Rob Porter, we just had a huge conversation about him, and we're waiting for this briefing because, like I said, the White House has some explaining to do on this one. Again, Rob Porter denies all of these accusations that we've been hearing from these ex-wives. You worked at the White House.
Yes.
You know about security clearances, vetting.
Yeah. Here's the deal. I want to be very balanced here. It is, in fact, the case that you can work in the White House for a little while the vetting process goes on. The reality is when the White House first gets here, that first team, you have so much to do. Some people, it takes a month. It might take 2 months to get somebody vetted. A year? I don't care what the underlying charges are. If you've got somebody in your White House that still does not have the credential, and you're there a year, and the credential is visible, and you've been there for a year, that's not a red flag. That is a 4-alarm fire. That should never happen. So the idea that you have a White House that's being run like such a circus, that you can literally have somebody, I don't care who they are, after 3 months, 4 months, somebody should say, look, I don't know what's going on, but until the FBI tells me you can be in here, sir, that is the exit. You will not come in here as a visitor. You won't come in here with your kids until the FBI tells me it's okay, because something is desperately wrong here.
Do you think John Kelly's head should roll over this?
Listen, I don't know who's going to replace him. I mean, that's part of the problem is we don't know who is willing to go into that White House and do anything. But I'm going to tell you, people's hearts are breaking about John Kelly. When he went in there, I mean, I heard Republicans and Democrats, huge sigh of relief. They're saying, we got an adult in the room. Something good is going to happen. He's out here saying dreamers are too lazy to get off their asses. Dreamers who were afraid to sign up for DACA because they thought maybe it would turn out badly. He's saying those people are too lazy to get off their asses. You don't talk that way about anybody's child. He's saying that type of stuff. He's got a White House trying to link dreamers to a street gang, which is totally nuts. And then he's going to be defending somebody. I don't know about these underlying charges, and you don't either, but I know that no chief of staff in this country would have somebody that close to the president who the FBI can't vouch for a year. I don't get that. That's nuts.
And the fact that he was that close to the president. And again, the reporting is that the president didn't know, was kept in the dark until this week, and is upset about it. Is that believable that the president would be shielded from that?
It is conceivable. Listen, I think sometimes we jump to a lot of conclusions. I remember when I worked in the White House, the 6 months I was there would be stuff that would happen and people would jump out in the newspaper, oh, this means that, and that means that, and therefore this, and they didn't know what they were talking about. So I don't want to be in that category. All I know is it is dangerous. I mean, John Kelly, you think adult in the room, American, general. Patriot, a general, rule follower. No, you're a rule breaker. If you let somebody stay in there, the FBI won't vouch for. Listen, if somebody said he's been in there for 3 months, I said, you know what? I'm not going to jump up and down about that. A year? The FBI cannot come and tell you this person is okay, and he's been there a year, and he's 2 inches from the president every day?